Hello, Dream Warriors. What is happening? Merry Christmas. That's right. We're doing a Christmas Day drop. I must be crazy. I must not have any friends or family or things to do. No. I do. But I'm your dedicated host. So let's hit that music and get right to it. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And I say that from the bottom of my heart. Because if you're listening today, if you're one of the Dream Warriors tuning in, they got the notification. I thank you so much, but we are doing this together, you and I. And I'm not going to go into any promotions or anything right now. I'm just going to talk to you. I am going to bring in any pop culture, any of the things that Dream Warrior specializes in, or not preview upcoming episodes. But I will say, I do apologize. Love Actually did not make it to Cinemas. Cinemas was somewhat of a complete disaster, even though I felt like I did 4 strong movies and had 4 strong takes. It just kind of, I couldn't get into a rhythm, and I had so many other mechanical things happening in my life, and I could not focus as much as I wanted to. I just couldn't. It drove me crazy. I was thinking about extending it, but I'd rather just march into the new year, and maybe some of those episodes that ended up on my list, and even including 31 Days of Dread and Thanks Flicking. Sprinkle them out. But this time of year, always, as I feel like it should for you also. If you're going to get into the season, and this is why these 3 holidays are so important. Well, I'll say 4. And I'm talking Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Why are these holidays important? Well, they not only remind us of friends and family, loved ones, those of us who are no longer with us. The individuals that affected our lives that only exist in our hearts and minds. It's not only about that, but it is about you. And maybe that's the theme. Maybe that I've been digging around trying to find a focus for the Christmas conversation. For Dream Warriors 111. Can you believe it's been 111 episodes? By the time the year's out, Dream Warriors might be at 200 published pieces of content. People, it is lit. I can't believe it. And again, thank you all for joining me, because the network is growing. The Dream Warriors are becoming warriors. And one by one, we're communicating. We're going back and forth. We're digging into each other's lives, because Dream Warriors is part audio log for me, your host, AKAPAD, Peter A. DeLuca. But let's get back into these holidays. Why do we get 4 of them in a row? Who did this? Why would they attack our bank accounts within the 4th quarter? Is it retailers? Is it the Illuminati? Is it lizard men floating over our heads, controlling our minds? Is they live a accurate representation of our lives? Okay. All that is wrong. All that is false. So I think society somewhat just nominated and settled on these holidays, and through trial and error, having significant ones that bring us together at the end of the year, going into New Year's, going into the rebirth of the cycle. It coagulated, it dried, it became solid, and why would society choose such a thing? Are they mad? Do they know about our bank accounts? Okay, I'm backing off of that. No, it's for us. It's for you and me to recalibrate, to refocus our lives, to look back and see our errors. And holy crap, did I do? I fumbled a lot this year. Peter A. DeLuca, your host, your boy from AKAPad.com. Yeah, I screwed up a lot this year, and I did some good though. And it's a lot like a gym session. You kind of go through the bad, the really awful, horrific sessions, the ones you're not there, your heart and mind are separated, but you get that one and you get that one good session, and that kind of leads into 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and then boom, you're back down to 0 because you suck again. And this year, even now at this time of year, I feel like I suck. I feel like I failed. I feel like I let people down. Friends, family, all my Dream Warrior contributors, even going back to Norm, I feel like I let them down one by one. But I'm anxious, and I'm ready, and I'm aggressive. And you know what? I want to get back to it. I want to feel like my back is like up against the wall, and I can venture into that darkness. Right, darkness, and repair it all, fix it. And in doing so, in helping them and bringing new people into the forefront, I'm fixing and repairing myself. And that, for me, deeply inspires myself. It does keep me going. Even this year, like I went high and low with Mark and Chris, 2 of the Dream Warrior contributors. The other Mark completely went into like his own spiral. But he's the least responsive. Like when people aren't responsive via text message, when I know you're on your phone 24/7, that does annoy the living hell out of me. When people tell me that the holidays are getting them down, and they're fake ambitious people, that gets me. And what do you mean by, you're like, Pete, that's harsh. What do you mean by fake ambitious? What do you know about these people? How could you determine such a thing? All right, let me tell you. I determine such a thing when there's things I can hold in my hand, when there's anything I can see, and I can't. But you tell me you're ambitious, and we're the same age, or you're 10 years younger than me, and you'd rather go to sleep or go to a birthday party, and I'm up all night grinding, and I'm up early, and I'm hashtag nonstop. That's what I mean by fake ambitious, okay? It's you live or die creating something, and that something, the only thing you have left to your name, should not be just your children. Because children most likely are going to hate you. They're going to go through a phase that they will hate you, and they will always question how accurate that phase was. Did they hate you enough? Did they not hate? Okay? This is what haunts us into our later years. No matter what you do, no matter how great you are, even when those children tell you it's okay, they're lying. They're lying through their teeth. They're virtue signaling to themselves. So, at the end of the year, it's all about us. It's about you and me. And that's how we cope. That's how we deal with these realities when they come crashing down. No one's really on our side. No one really loves us. We're all really alone. But we share time with friends and family. Even though we're alone, we can do magnificent things. We can do incredible things. We can have a laser focus so hot we can do anything. Now, some things are harder to do than others. That's understood. But we chip away. We build a list. We learn to organize. We slim down our lives. We boil the marrow off of the bone, or extracting it, right? Like, that's a little bit of the process there. And anyway, you guys get the point. And that's what this time of year, and that's what Christmas really means to your boy, aka Pad. And even now, just talking to you, I look back at this year on Dream Warriors, and like, wow, like starting with the Bumblebee and the Aquaman reviews, like way ahead of everyone on both of those. Thank you very much. Completing the 31 Days of Dread within October, starting Thanks Flicking, getting to cinemas, even doing this recording. The wrestling, the NFL episodes. John, I'm talking to you. I need you. We're hitting Wild Card Weekend, and we need an NFL update. But he's been busy with school. Does he qualify for fake ambition? No, but he's teetering. John, if you're listening, you're on the fence for fake ambition. Now, this is an episode too. This episode I even call like a feed killer. That if you're listening to Dream Warriors at 20, 30-minute clips, one after the other, and you come across this one, you're going to maybe stop listening, unsubscribe. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be good. But that's important to me. Like, even doing that's the point I'm getting at. Even this episode alone, it's highly, highly important to me because I put myself out there. I risk a lot. I put religious views, personal views, political views. I put my life and relationships all on Dream Warriors, and I offer it to you because I want everyone out there, all of you, all my Dream Warriors, I want you to understand who's speaking to you and where am I coming from. And if you dislike something and I like it, I want you to know a little bit of the base, a little bit of the understanding. Imagine Siskel and Ebert had a video log. Imagine you knew more about their lives as they discussed film. Would you see things differently? 100%. Do you see my films differently, the way how I speak of them? I hope you do. I hope this effect, it goes into your marrow and seeps into your bloodstream. And I believe this is a little bit of what makes Dream Warriors and the podcast and the effort of this so significant, so meaningful. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the growth that we've had. I'm grateful for what 2019 is offering. And for 2019, holy kaboli, I have so many things, so many little things up in the air that I'm completing. We're talking, crowdfunding, Kickstarter type stuff. My pins, my custom pin line is going to be like coming at you. My return to comic books is just about there. The last 3 days I've been just ravagishly, I don't even know if that's a word, organizing, getting it together. And I'm only printing an ash can, but this is the absolute ash can. It's only going to preview about 7 pages of the story, but it's just fun, and I wanted the ash cane to have just some elements to it, and it's all original, all built up. And keep in mind, I'm doing like all of it. Jeez, how does someone get so talented? But no, someone gets talented when they become amazingly crazy, obsessive, and you see more of a value in the work that you produce than the quality of your life. And that's where you break the ice and you hope to, make product that draws in enough people for you to continue. And that's the exchange. And along the way, life happens, distractions happen, and oh my God, just annoying things endlessly. But again, getting back to the end of the year. So we're forced to refocus. We're forced to think about ourselves. We're forced to reconnect with friends and family, to reach out to people we haven't seen in a while because we're inspired by the holiday. And if you're listening to this on Christmas Day, and if you're alone, I'm putting all of this out to you. I'm putting all of my love and energy into you right now because I'm with you. And I've been there. And it's not easy. And maybe if I had something like Dream Warriors or someone like myself talking directly to me, maybe, things would have turned around a little bit quicker. I'm hoping this has that same effect on you. My path and the way how I dug myself out of the holes, it's very, very different. You just have to do best practices and stack everything. If you stack enough best practices, it will lean. It's called tipping point. It will lean in favorability. It will lean towards success. It will lean towards, again, breaking the ice. Best practices, Stack. So what does that mean? Like, how do we make ourselves better? Easy. Go to the gym, read, go out, meet new people, communicate and meet new people any way you can. And that doesn't mean you be a creeper. That doesn't mean you be a weirdo, but you expand your social dynamics. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to be obsessive, but you gotta chip away at it. And 1% every single day will add up. That is almost my credo. That's my motto. That is my life definition. Every single day, a little bit of a percentile. And I can go on and on to what I do every single day. Maybe we'll do that on another episode. But look, everyone, I thank you so much. This is a very short episode, but I just wanted to put something out from the heart to all my dream warriors on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. I love you all, and may the grace of the light guide you. Okay, that's a little too much. Okay, what do you believe? Just believe in something, okay? Don't believe in nothing. Okay, we're getting too far. Hey. Dream warriors, rock and roll. Until next time, I'll talk to you.